Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot, where today we're going to be taking a look at the United States of Tarot, created by Elena Lee McCune. Now, this is a very political deck, and I'll let you know, I'm not that much of a political person, but when I saw this on Etsy, I begged my husband to get me this for my birthday. Like, this is the deck that I really wanted, because as a tarot deck collector, I love the strange and unusual decks, and this one definitely connects with the history of the United States, connects with like the political aspects of it, so it's a very, very interesting deck. Now, it is open. This is how it came to me, but I haven't actually looked at the cards, so we're going to do that right now. See, it comes in a nice box like this, and we have her business card right here that says her name in the United States of Tarot. It has a little message like her website right there, her little handle, and her email address. So that's in the box when it comes with it. And we see the cards right here. And there's the backs, and you can see they're very good for upright or reversal, as you can't tell the difference at all there, whether they're upright or reversed. And in the box also is the little guidebook that comes with it. You know, the little white books that we all know and love. We're going to go through this deck, and we'll talk about a little bit about every card, look at the illustrations together, and as always, I will leave a link down in the description below where you can purchase this deck for yourself if you like the pictures and you like the illustrations and want it for your own collection. Turn it over, and there we have the Fool, and the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor. Like I said, this is a strange deck, and it might not be everybody's cup of tea, but we have to appreciate this woman's artistic ability. Like, you can definitely tell this is Donald Trump, and I love this illustration. Like, this is like the one that made me want to get this deck, because it's definitely the Emperor. When we think of the Emperor, we think of the story of the Emperor's New Clothes. And you can see here that Donald Trump himself is sitting there pretty much in his underwear, and he's looking at himself in the mirror of what he wants to be. So there is that message with this Emperor, and what I really love about it is it doesn't matter how other people see you. It's how you present yourself and how you see yourself in your mind's eye. That's what gives you this strong foundation that can make you succeed. Then we have Martin Luther King Jr. as the Hierophant. And there's the Lovers. And the Chariot. Strength. Bernie Sanders, it seems, as the Hermit. Like I said, I'm not that political of a person. I might not know who all these characters are, but I do know a few of them. Here's the Wheel of Fortune. Apologize for the little glare there. It always seems to show up in my videos. Here's Justice. The Hanged Man, which is John F. Kennedy. Death. And Death seems to be holding, it's the KKK, I guess, because he has the Confederate flag and he's wearing his white. There's Temperance. The Devil. The Tower, which we can clearly see Trump right there. The T is fallen off. The Star, which is like the Statue of Liberty. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. The Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three. The 4. 5. 6. 7. The 8. 9. The Happy Family card of the 10. Then they're a little bit backwards here, because usually we start with the page, but we have the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Prince of Cups, and the Princess of Cups. Then we have the Pentacle suit, and we start with the Ace, the 2, 3. Now that's an absolutely beautiful illustration. I love the waterfall in the background. It's kind of using nature, you know, that's the card of collaborating with others and getting inspired or ideas from someone else. And in this particular illustration, like, he's getting his inspiration by the deer and stuff in the background. We have the 4 of Pentacles, the 5, the 6, 7, 8, Now, personally, another card that I had to add this deck to my collection. My favorite genius of all time is Nikola Tesla, and this is the card with him on it. And this is the card of working hard towards your goals, focusing on them, keep making them until you perfect them. And this man, a genius. I don't think anybody really realizes how just intelligent this man was. I could go on and on and on about him, but to have him on this illustration, I absolutely love it. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the King, the Queen, the Prince, and the Princess. And we have the Sword suit up next with the Ace, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, the King, Mr. Obama, the Queen, the Prince, and the Princess. And then we have, last but certainly not least, the Ace of Wands. And what I noticed about the sword suit is the mind, and it's a rather darker suit. There's more negativity in it than, say, the rest of the suits. So it does have a dark aesthetic to it, which is really cool. I think she's definitely paid attention to the details and really illustrated the minor arcana as well. And there's so many people out there, I'm calling out Inside Editions here again, that just don't take the time to do that with the minor arcana. And I think that's really shows just how talented this woman is, that she can do something like that. Here's the Ace of Wands, the 2, the 3, and that is Elon Musk on there, and we had the Wright brothers right there, the 4, the 5, 6, 7, 8, the 9, the 10, the King, the Queen, the Prince, and the Princess. Now, she's actually included some extra cards here, and like I said, I haven't looked at this deck before, so I'm really excited about this. We actually have her personal card, which she's created herself, and it looks like she has a little chinchilla right there and her dog and everything, and it says Tarot Creator, so that is really cool. We have another aspect of justice there, and another King of Cups, who he seems to be Biden. So that is a flip through of the United States of Tarot. It is an awesome deck. If it calls to you, again, I'll leave it down in the description below so you can add it to your own. I'm going to turn this deck over because, personally, I'll be honest with you, it freaks me out when people are staring at me. So I'm going to turn that over and we'll just look at the background. And we'll take a little look at the guidebook that it comes with so I can share something, little tidbit that might come with it. Flip to a random page and we have the Princess of Pentacles. I'll go ahead and share that with you. Denotes a young woman who is practical, ambitious, realistic, and works hard to attain financial success. She's a smart businesswoman devoted to family and often traditional, yes. The darker side of this card shows a tendency to be materialistic and entitled. Our Princess of Pentacles is Ivanka Trump. Ivanka is one of President Trump's daughters and is considered by most to be his favorite child. A former model and fashion designer, Ivanka has had a high position helping manage Trump's real estate business and had an influential role in her father's administration. Ivanka is shown as a classic fairy tale princess, complete with a castle in the background. Her father's portrait is on the wall, and her heart necklace is engraved with the word Daddy. So, therefore, the book, not a lot of information there, but it has all the information you need. It tells you the different characters in the illustrations, so you really get an idea of who these people are. Like we've seen, the illustrations themselves, they really speak for themselves. You can see the meanings of them and just looking at them, and it's very related to the Rider-Waite-Smith, I feel, because here I opened it, and again, I'm going to turn Biden over. It's not anything against Biden personally. It's just people staring at me, even in illustrations and stuff, kind of freak me out. Anyway, we see the character walking away from the White House there, and he's got all his cups here, and he's moving forward under the full moon. So that does relate a lot to the Rider-Waite-Smith. So this is an awesome deck. It's definitely, I feel could be useful for beginners because it has that Rider-Waite-Smith and can really spark your intuition. But again, it's not for everybody. But if you like it, I'll be happy to leave a description down in the description below to where you can buy this deck yourself. I definitely love the illustrations. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. So as always, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one.